Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new New York Lottery $5 $500,000 blast ticket. This is part of the February 2024 series of tickets coming out in New York. And this is a number match game, and there are a couple of multipliers you can find here in the main play area. There's a 5x and a 10x. And then you have two bonus spots, and if you can find some kind of, prize amount in either bonus box, you win that amount of money. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the New York Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.02, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $5 up to $500,000. And looking at the prize structure, the one thing that really stands out to me is that, $500,000, I'm used to seeing that on $5 tickets, but not at these odds. 1 in 3 million odds. I don't know why the New York Lottery is making it so difficult to hit these top prizes. My guess is that the New York Lottery is just cheap, and that we've seen that in many videos. So yeah, I mean, just another proof that the New York Lottery stinks. So anyways, we do need to talk about taxes. So for any prize over $5,000 in New York, they are automatically going to take out 32.82% in taxes. That's a lot of money in taxes, and I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game. And so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. So instead of $500,000, I am going to view this as $335,900. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 64 and 65%. And once again, this is just a really pathetic payout. It's so low. We look for a minimum of 70% for any scratch game. States can make plenty of money in that 70% range. So there is no reason ever for a state to put out a ticket under 70%. And so for New York to put out a $5 ticket at 64% payout, I mean, it just shows how little they care about their customers. They have no customer service at all. And so, yeah, I mean, this is a really sad payout for a $5 ticket. So, yeah, I would never play a ticket with a payout this low. And, my request is please don't let the New York Lottery take advantage of you by buying these really, really bad payout tickets. The other thing we do need to mention about the 64% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see 64% payout on this game. And so what we really want to know now is what's the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes. And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $100 prize level. So, if you are playing this game, I don't recommend it, but if you are, when you do win, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $5 and $100. So, I guess that is something nice about this ticket, is that the average player has access to, over half of the prize structure. So that is good. There is a split there at the $100 prize level. It's about 42.58. So less than half, 42% of these $100 prizes fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes. And those are the ones that are available to all people. The other 58% are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting it, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out it's about 1 in every 402 tickets that has a top 1% prize on it. And so you're in over $2,000 before you expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important to keep in mind if you are thinking about playing this game. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we are going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes is between 55 and 56%, so just a little bit over 55%. That is also too low. I mean, we look for a minimum of 60% for this bottom 99% payout. When you're down here in this 50% range, the average player is just losing so much money so fast that, I don't think that's fun. I would never play a ticket with a bottom 99% payout this low because I like to have fun when I scratch. And if I'm not having fun, if I'm losing my money so fast that it's making me frustrated, like I won't, why play that ticket? And so the New York Lottery has literally given us no reason to play this ticket at all. Now, here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in New York $5 tickets. The data point for the $5,000 blast is over here on the right. So you can see there was a dip in value from the previous extreme winnings ticket. And so, yeah, I mean, the New York Lottery just is so cheap and such a bad deal. It's such a scam. Like, I would never buy any of these tickets. Um, yeah, I mean, they have a lot of work to do before I would ever buy or touch one of these $5 tickets. So, anyways, please don't play these. But if you are, for some strange reason, playing New York $5 tickets, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So, the highest overall value that we've seen come out of New York for $5 tickets is the Magic 8 Ball, but still 65%, way, 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 way too low. Best odds we've seen, there's 3 tickets that have the same odds. This one, the $500,000 blast, the Year of the Dragon ticket, and then the Magic 8 Ball. If you are a more conservative player and you want to hold on to as much of your money as possible, extreme winnings is going to beat you up a little bit less than all of these other tickets, but still, you're gonna lose your money really fast on extreme winnings too. So please don't play it. And then if you are more of a high roller and you're looking for a little bit better prize when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1% plus the money is the ticket that has the most money there. And then we are keeping track of top prizes on the right hand side over here if you are interested in that. Now, here on this page, we are ranking New York $5 tickets based on overall payout. And let's see, $500,000 blast is in 4th place. So it is the 4th best ticket that we've seen come out of New York. That's not saying anything really, because all of these tickets are trash. Here on this page it's the rankings for the bottom 99% payout for New York $5 tickets. $500,000 blast is in 3rd place here, but again, not saying anything at all because all of these will just crush the average player. Now, here on this page, this is where we get to compare across states for $5 tickets. We see the top 35 $5 tickets on the screen there. At 64%, this new $500,000 blast doesn't even come close to making this list. So you can see the New York Lottery is just not even in the same ballpark or the same universe, really, as these other states' $5 tickets. And most of these are not good either. The only good $5 tickets are really the Massachusetts tickets and then this one Georgia ticket. And Massachusetts is the only state that regularly puts out $5 tickets where at a value where they should be. This is over 10 percentage points better than what New York is doing. This is why in every video I'm asking you, begging you, don't play New York tickets. Take a drive to Massachusetts, pick up some good tickets there, or join a Massachusetts scratcher on social media, go in on some books of tickets with them. But please don't let New York take advantage of you. But what we really want to do is look up here at the top of the list at this Fast 50 ticket from Georgia. Georgia had this $5 ticket at 77% value, which is pretty good for a $5 ticket. And we got to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $5 ticket at 77% value and make plenty of money doing it, then why in the world is New York putting out $5 tickets at 64% value? That is about 13 percentage points less than what Georgia did with this ticket. And that 13% is a massive amount of money when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these games. So, one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make up the entire game. Multiply that 10 million times the $5 price tag, that's $50 million just for one game. And 13% of 50 million is $6.5 million that the Georgia Lottery gave its customers on this Fast 50s ticket. that the New York Lottery is stealing from its players on this $500,000 blast ticket. And I say stealing very comfortably because the New York Lottery is not transparent with the values of its tickets. It doesn't publicize the payout amounts. By the way, Massachusetts does. If you look on Massachusetts' website, they publicize their payouts. New York does not, which means they're basically making their players play in the dark. They're trying to hide the payouts. And when you try to hide something, you know you're doing something wrong. And New York New York Lottery knows what they're doing. They know that it's wrong and it ought to be illegal what they're doing. So it's a huge scam. They're just ripping their customers off like crazy. And frankly, I can't believe that a state government would treat its citizens like that. It's sad. Now here on this page, this is where we are comparing the bottom 99% payout across states, 55% also not even close to making this list. So again, just really harsh tickets for the average players. Now here on this page, this is, I forgot to update the little thing here, but we'll just delete that. This is a little context as to how bad the $500,000 blast ticket is. It has a 64% payout. Just keep that in mind. The lowly $1 ticket in Massachusetts has a 69% payout. That's 5 percentage points more than what we're getting out of this $5 ticket from New York. We had a $2 ticket come out in Georgia at 75% payout. That is over 10 percentage points more than what we're getting on this $5 New York ticket. And then we had a $3 ticket come out this month in Georgia at 73% payout. That is 9 percentage points more than what we're getting with this $5 ticket from New York. So, I mean, it is completely backwards. You should never have cheaper tickets with more value. And it's not just a little bit more, it's a lot more value than what you're getting for a $5 ticket from New York. It's backwards. It's sad. New York Lottery should be embarrassed. It should be ashamed of these tickets that it's putting out. And once again, I just beg the players to not play New York tickets. You're getting royally ripped off by doing that, by playing. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. These are the highest overall values. Of course, 64%, nowhere close to making this list, so you can pause this if you would like. By the way, there are some $5 tickets on here, a couple, at least one. So it is possible for $5 tickets to make this list. And then here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. Again, 55% so far off this list. And again, there are a couple of $5 tickets on here. As a matter of fact, we have a $5 ticket in first place. So again, it is possible. But that's about it for the New York Lottery $5,000 blast ticket. It is so horrible. Please don't play it. Tell your friends, don't play it. Go get yourself some good tickets from Massachusetts. But that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.